What's been your highest point in your life so far?
What's been my highest point is just really being downtown in Milwaukee for real, because I started as a young kid, 35th and Capitol, 35th and Final Act,
Explain that neighborhood.
like that neighborhood, man, Uzi's getting shot and shit, bro, every night. Like, my grandpa used to go out and make his money by taking pictures. Kind of just had to leave me a little bit in the crib to go make his money.
Yeah.
I used to sneak on the Nintendo 64 and shit, sneak on the game. And then just mostly I just really started to notice like gunfire. I remember one time somebody was shooting, bro, and I went outside after that. Showed them like, bro, I don't give no fuck how little I am. Y'all niggas better stop shooting.
What makes you stressed?
What makes me stressed? Thinking about my ex-girlfriends.
Do you believe in a higher power?
Hell yeah, I feel like I'm the higher power too.
What makes you emotional?
Shit. What makes me emotional? Thinking about motherfuckers. Hell yeah, thinking about motherfuckers and just really, that come from just a small point of view of my life and just how I was raised, kind of being by myself, wanting a little portion of something, like a video game and shit, PlayStation 2.
If you had the power to know the date of your death, what would you do? What would you want to know?
Shit, man, at this point, I would want to know, like, am I able to come back?
What is your favorite inspiration of another songwriter? Just as yourself.
Like, just mostly just lyrics and how the songs progress, like choruses and how.
Do you want children?
Hell yeah.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Shit on me. If it was just, I swear, it was just sneaking people fucking cribs.
What do you enjoy most about your job?
My job, shit, being able to wake up and then do vocals.
Why are you passionate about what you do?
Because, like, a small child named Michael Jackson started 3 hours away from here. We can walk to his crib right now if we really wanted to. Like, we got enough wisdom to walk to Michael Jackson's crib and get past the border if we wanted to. So if Michael Jackson can do it, somebody 3 hours away from him can do it.
Do you think money is important?
Do I think money is important? I don't think it's important, but I'm gonna have it.
What attracts you to people?
People, what attract me to people is just like what they know.
What have you done sexually with someone else?
What I did, probably rubbed on somebody's ear. Rubbed on a girl's ear, you know what I'm saying? Like,
do you think you're a good kisser?
Hell yeah.
What is the most surprising fact you've learned about yourself?
The most impressive fact I learned about myself?
Yeah. Like you've learned over the time of your life about yourself.
That I can dance.
What makes you the happiest?
What makes me the happiest is that, I'm I'm growing up in this era that it's, it ain't too much of, what I believe in, and I can I got the freedom to believe in what I want.
What do you look for in a girl?
Her hips.
Do you have a familiar family tradition?
Yep, hell yeah. Make sure we link up on Christmas, Thanksgiving, and just Sundays and random Sundays and shit.
Have you ever done anything illegal?
Hell yeah, got down on it.
What is the most trouble you've ever gotten in with your parents?
Most trouble I got into my parents was the detention center.
If you fall for someone, what do you wait to say until it feels socially appropriate, or do you just spill out your guts?
You say what you feel
Do you say what you feel like on the spot, or do you like just hold it in and bottle it up
until they're ready.
until the other person and yourself are both ready in the relationship?
Yeah, I hold it in to where I start to see the signs of my companionship saying like I'm going your way. So then I try to give you the guidance.
What makes you the most successful in your choice of career and compatible with it?
What give me the most success is just really being able to have access to all the things all the access I have to my college courses and just the things I started from. And what makes it, like I said, compatible is just like, okay, I was singing before I went to college, and I went to college to pursue a music career and a bachelor's degree in audio production, and I attained that degree, and it's just a form of just music in general, so it worked with me. I was able to learn, and I got further.
But how are your friends and family? Like, who do you have that are in your friends that are in your support?
Who do I have? I realize right now I got my sister and my mom and all my family in a way like, you gotta go get it. We here, we here, but you still gotta go get it. We gonna be here, but we need you to get it. My passions is just, being the, best I can be. That's my passions. And then my hobbies is just really sports in general. Like, if I'm not playing sports, man, you'll catch me watching some goddamn tennis on just a wall and a ball type shit, just that type of sports, because I'm all over with sports. I watch it all.
Your fears of society.
My fears of society is that we may continue to indulge into media and not be creative on the outside or back door.
How have your priorities changed over time?
My priorities changed over time. It's definitely changed over a large margin from just being a kid waking up playing 2K and playing GTA. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really have to continue to be the best I can be and continue to keep going the motions to bring the happiness.
What are some of your pet peeves?
When I think about my ex-girlfriends, man.
Same reason you get stressed.
Man, when I think about exes, bro, that shit hit me, bro.
What memory instantly makes you smile?
Thinking when I came from 76 in Capitol.
You're not smiling when you're thinking about it.
No, because it's like I'm thinking about just one moment when I had to sleep on that bench.
What's the most memorable lesson that you've had to learn from life?
Stop walking up to talking to girls. Got to
What
stop
about
walking
from your parents?
My parents told me to get my ass to school. But now they tell
Did
me
that shit. What
They
they tell you now? What they tell you now, bro?
What they do is like, I can't say shit. Like, I'm trying to just get a job, but fuck the job.
What's your happiest memory with a loved one?
My happy memories with a loved one is just the rainy days, being able to hold their ass, hold their motherfucking ass the way I wanted to hold them.
Do you believe in heaven and hell?
I believe it's a repercussion for the discussion of not feeling pain. I mean, not feeling nothing. It's gonna be pain for not feeling nothing.
What's your favorite thing about yourself?
My favorite thing about myself is that I grow. I'm growing. Like, I didn't know that. Like, I'm growing. I can grow. I taught myself how to grow.
What impressions do you think you give someone when you first meet them?
That I'm handsome.
What is your idea of a perfect day?
My idea of a perfect day is probably doing some real shit like this.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Hell yeah. Love at first sight. I knew you would. I believe in first sight. Love at first sight, man. I done seen some girls where they know.
Do you believe in second chances?
I believe in second chances.
In all scenarios?
I believe in second chances out of the point, like, how long do it take for that situation to break?
What gets you in a bad mood?
Like if I got a fucking vacuum cleaner and it broke, and somebody broke it, like, if I got a new one, then alright, I'm gonna afford no more.
When was your last time you really pushed yourself to your physical limits?
On the song, just really having to go sing and just really lay down some vocals. I pushed my limits to try to reach my peaks in like higher ranges.
What about mentally?
Mentally, just really push myself towards health and just what I eat.
Who's your hero and what qualities of them make you you?
Say that again.
What qualities or values do you have that make you better than the person you view as a hero?
Well, the qualities is just a simple fact that if they not here, and technology has made us smarter, so I have the ability to more technology, and I'm probably more smarter than my idols.
What values do you think are critical to communicating to younger men or younger people? Like these people out here on these streets, bro.
Man,
What do you think is the best way to communicate with them? We got people in cars, we got people shooting people, we got people dying of overdoses. You know what I mean? We got people fucking homeless because it's the pandemic. You know what I mean?
like I said, man, best way to look at it is like tell their ass, like, bro, you gotta think about it, man. You gotta try to think about nigga grandma.
Do you think artificial intelligence will end up benefiting or harming or destroying humanity?
What you say?
Do you think artificial intelligence is good?
Hell yeah. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Okay, you fucking around with that nigga, alright?
What bad habits have you already stopped in your life?
Thinking that what I dodge in is bad.
Who is a major role model?
Michael Jordan.
What kind of parent do you wish your kids to remember you as? When you do have kids, you know what I mean?
That motherfucker who looked at kind of old on the field of sports. Like, my daddy probably ain't the best, but he doing it.
Is there anything you're ashamed of from your past?
Hell yeah, motherfucking girlfriends and they fucking weak ass children.
Other than myself, who in your life do you wish you'd met sooner?
I wish I really would have met that motherfucking Kylie Jenner, man.
What have you learned from your past relationships that have made you change the way you are now?
Just really being able to sustain how a motherfucker look at you, cause I know a motherfucker look like, and then like have to immediately respect like human nature. So it's like regardless, you gotta love a motherfucker.
Is it possible to be too creative to the point of insanity?
No, it ain't possible to be too insane. It's possible to be too. You can be insane as fuck.
Do dreams have meanings?
Dreams definitely have meanings, cause I done had some dreams where, like, I done had some dreams that, and some visions really. Dreams to me is vision. Man, the best experience I ever had was probably at a state fair.
What'd you do?
Just walked around, looked at some events, looked at some actors and some girls, and got in a few pie eating contests and stuff like that.
Pie eating contest. He's like pussy eating contest. Yeah. That's some real shit, man.
Man. I had my times at some fairs.
Huh?
I had some good times at some fairs.
You've had some good times. Have you ever fucked a bitch in public?
No.
No. What, like?
No, not in public.
Obviously.
Not in public.
What's your drunkest moment?
My drunkest moment. Shit. Yeah, I done had some moments where I done said I'm done.
Where you been done?
Where I've been done, yeah. Probably when I was young, 15, 16-year-old.
What has made you grown? Like, what struggles in life have made you grow up?
Struggles in life made me grow up. Just kind of losing a couple of people I had around me back in the days, and just not being able to be a kid, be an adult, learning what it takes to set up things. And
what do you hope is in your near future?
What I hope in my near future is definitely fortune and fame.
Fortune and fame. What do you think about your producers?
My producers, I think, producers I work with are pretty decent.
Not what do you think of them like, but more so, what do you think they can do to help you become better at what you do? What makes you unique?
What makes me unique is the UNI in unique. I think just kind of challenging the creative side of music. Just really researching the top 40s and seeing like who really on top. Like, it's crazy because like if you search the top 40s, bro, you'll see like the music is totally different. It's creative as fuck.
A benefit to you.
I think any producer that's in the music industry is definitely gonna have some knowledge and the capability to lead me in the best path to my ultimate goal. And that's just being a singer, songwriter, international entertainer. And I think their work ethics is gonna be able to match with mine. And working with anybody in the industry, I definitely feel like now I can learn, and at the same time, I know when it's time where they may not understand something, I'm there to put that drive in and make sure they understand it and I understand it. Showing my visual towards
and showing your vision and what you're towards,
and what I really want the ultimate show towards what dancing means.
And what is that?
Just to me, dancing is just the ad-libs, the background of my music and my expression. It really is the foundation as well. Like, if you can't dance to it or groove with it.
Can you explain how your videos on going out there and everything may acquire a different taste for some people?
Would you say that one time?
Your videos and like views, so like how what's in your videos on the web, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you think people view those? And like, how do you think that you come off towards people or your crowd of audience?
I think I come off as like more so of the insurance, like the side that may have the way, but as well still needs to put in more work and need to be around more people.
What drives you more? Who supports you in your life? Pushes you to become better at what you're doing?
Do I think my rival pushed me? Yep. Off the simple fact that if I listen to some lyrics of one of my rivals, musical?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, boy,
You
you
know
know
what I mean in
who
the
you
music
is.
industry?
Boy, you know who you is. You know who. Boy, you know who you is. I ain't gonna say no names, but well, you know who
Keeping
you
it
is.
low key and private. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Shit. What makes you better than him?
Man, what makes me better than him? The simple fact that, you know, my eyesight.
What's something that scares you?
Something that scares me is the thought of leaving this planet, bro. For real.
How do you plan on to take on your rivals?
With my people.
Because, like, you know what I mean, as an upcoming music star, you know what I mean. You're an upcoming rapper in this world, and you got a lot of people around you that see your potential, but then you got a lot of people who want to go against you because they want to stay where they're at. You know what I mean? So, like, what do you got that's better than them, or how would you manage to deal with them?
Give them an opportunity to reflect on.
How do you view humanity, and what do you think the humankind needs to do to advance further?
I feel like we can advance further if we started to expand our horizon, our mindsets into the sky, because we grounded. It's grounded. We got an understanding of foundation we trying to build up. So once we start going into flying cars, flying jets, we can remove ourselves from the things we've been through.
How do you view humanity?
I view humanity
Like,
honestly as a growing tree.
what do you think humans need to do for one another to become better human beings?
Think about each other, grandmoms.
What do you think about all these killings going on out here and all these murders
I think it's definitely
in the Milwaukee area? Because that's hitting home, you know what I mean? That's close to where you are and close to the people you know.
yeah. It's time for us to kind of realize that we want each other to grow from here. We need each other to grow instead of killing off. I feel like it's gonna be a time where it's gonna be that dominant person who thinks they can take over the world, and then once the world come to him by himself, he gonna realize he got nobody here with him because he done exiled everybody out. So if we continue to do that, then we gonna come to the point why am I here by?
What's the best or worst gift you've ever received?
The best or worst gift I ever received was probably accepting, like, I'm gonna choose him as my boyfriend next.
Is there a moment where you're just spiteful to a female?
Definitely, I'll be spiteful when I'm trying to show love and a girl want more, and I gotta.
What's your zodiac sign?
I am a Sagittarius.
What was the first thing if you could, what would be the first thing you'd do if you go to a different state?
The first thing I would do if I go to a different state, I would immediately get an ID.
Get an ID.
Yeah,
that's a smart idea. But I mean, like, long term, like you plan on living there, or you just plan on, like, crashing?
Oh, like that? Then yeah, I would probably get a house, condo, or something to get me stable, get ready, get some residential.
Sure.
So I can have the update ID or anything, you know. But definitely, I'm going to get a house if I move to a different state.
What do you want to do when? Well, you're already grown up, so I mean, you're already a fucking artist. What do you want to do when you're old, man? Yeah, like, okay, so what's retirement look like?
Man, my retirement is me walking around showcasing landscape homes, having events and meetings around stone fires and pits and doing all types of just mansion type things and parties and stuff like that.
What songs are included on the soundtrack to your life?
What songs? Definitely it's gonna be Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror, Chris Brown, All Back, and then for myself, it's gonna be Chasing 3 times.
What's your drink of choice?
My drink of choice is gonna probably be some wine cooler type, fruity type liquor. Not something too harsh. Just more cooly than liquor. Who is Waldo?
Stupidest question on earth is where's Waldo? But what's the best part about waking up?
The best part about waking up is getting over that I made it through the bullshit my exes put me through.
So what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Is a picture worth 1,000 words?
A picture worth 1,000 words. Yes, it is definitely.
Elaborate.
Because you can look in the backgrounds and see definition of things that had a point to it. Like if I made a picture with a dog in the background, but I had a person in the forefront, there's a reason the dog. It tells 1,000 words. There's a friend there. There's another species there. There's a reason. Okay, we on a farm. I know a dog is on a farm. It's a good day. My dog is out with me.
What's your favorite part about Milwaukee?
My favorite part about Milwaukee?
Yep. You better not say the hookers.
No. My favorite part about Milwaukee is definitely to be able to just really go out. Like, you can go out and be yourself and just walk around. Like, you ain't got to worry about too much sets.
You ever... Shit. What about your license? You gonna get a car?
Yeah, I had a lot of cars. But currently, I'm just,
At what age did you become an adult in your mind?
In my mind, I became an adult at the age 24.
What's the first memory of you that you've experienced where it was either really painful or really excited? Like, you just I love it no matter what.
Man.
What is your favorite food when you were a child?
My favorite food was pizza, nachos, and chicken wings.
What's a struggle in a relationship that you had with either a female or a male in your life that became toxic or abusive?
What's the first part?
What is a relationship or interaction that you've had with a female that was either toxic or abusive, I guess?
Man, as far as being abusive, there was some times where the movies was showing you gotta have your girl in control, and I was young. Wrestling was definitely the only thing being shown, so it wasn't no kitties and high fives. It was definitely let me put you in a suplex before I let you.
Did you ever stand up a woman in the middle of the night and like just dip on her?
Man.
You're just like, all right, I'm done. I hit it and I quit it.
Man, I wish. It was a moment where I was at the club and I messed around and met a girl. We got all the way to her crib. She got nervous. I left, tried to come back, didn't get a chance.
You ever fight some kids like in school, just whop, like straight up just go up to them and just fight them in the face, like just for no reason? Just start some bullshit over some no reason at all.
Man, I did some childish shit like that on the basketball court, but not never in school, no.
You ever been in a fight?
I've been in a lot of fights.
What happened, bro?
Man, I was a small kid. I knew to never get hit in the face. I probably won a lot of them, but lost probably 3 out of my whole time. But the first loss I feel that I lost was a real, like, where I was the aggressor. And I didn't want to be the aggressor, but he said, fuck that, we gonna make it aggressive.
You ever had a time where you weren't the aggressor and someone just started beating you up for it?
Yeah, I had a time when I was young where a little kid said, come play with me, let's go flip, and then boom, just bust me dead in my shit. Like, yeah.
What's your greatest relationship?
My greatest relationship had to be
like with a family member. How was your relationship with your mom or your dad?
Oh man, my mom and my dad, man, they 2 different type of relationships. Like, I'm super calm and cordial. Won't cuss around my dad, but around my mom, I have to cuss.
Was you ever just like been homeless or some shit like that, bro? Like, you ever just like been sitting on the side of the street?
Yeah, I've been homeless before. Like, as far as like didn't have no place to go. Yeah.
Is there ever what are some hard struggles in life that you've had to deal with that you don't think the average person does?
Having to wake up and sing every day.
What's your least favorite mode of transportation?
Least favorite?
Yep.
Probably the train. A train.
What's your favorite mode of transportation?
My feet. Skateboards.
What sound do you love?
I love the low sounds of animals sometimes.
Are you a pussy or ass guy?
A pussy or ass? Ooh, I like that. I'm more of a... I can't explain that.
Do you like titties? Or like,
Oh, yeah.
Titties. Where do you come from?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Home of the Milwaukee Bucks. Home of Uni Gudz. And a place that really just molded me as a individual to want to be active.
Would you be willing to travel to make shows?
Yeah, definitely willing to travel all around the world, international. That's one of my biggest goals, to become an international entertainer.
Have you ever lied to a music company to get ahead?
I definitely lied before on a few applications. I might told them that, they want 3 years of experience. Didn't have it, but I told them I did.
What makes you uncomfortable?
Thinking too much, thinking of what people thinking, not just living in the moment.
How do you want to improve yourself in the next year?
Definitely want to improve my vocals, my dancing skills, my acting skills, and as well my entrepreneurship.